Well, happy June, everyone, whatever month it is here. We all, I think I hear Matt. Oh. No, we got a full house today. Great. And then do we have a new committee member, or is it awesome? Great. If you wouldn't mind introducing yourself, then maybe we can all go around and we'll introduce ourselves as well.
I'm Christina Barbachano, and I am the executive of the
One note, but that's great. Super glad to have you.
Oh, I'm Abigail Abdul, and I'm program manager of the BID.
And I'm Amanda Rees. I'm the chair, and I helped out with the Rodney Arts District project.
I'm Mary Webb, somewhat new member. And I'm Jeannie Morgan.
Chelsea Weidman. I think I saw you at I Dance with Cohesion, and I was at the Residence, so I think I saw you there, and you did one of the painting.
Yeah, one of the back spots.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
It was really fun.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, I gotta
Yeah,
do
that's
this again.
Yeah, well, now you're still there.
I know, yeah. So I met Rebecca.
Yeah, and she told me to sign up to try and get on the board, and then here I am. Rebecca Quinones, and I've been on the board probably about a year, just over a year.
And I'm Bridget, introduced, I'm city staff.
Max Hay, we know each other. Yeah. Nice to see you too.
I'm Renee Kelly. I used to work at Coulter when Chris came in, so I'm very excited that you're on the board. And I've just been here under a year.
Thanks, everyone.
And my term's only until December, right? Because I'm
It's
replacing
interim.
someone. Yeah.
I don't have that
That's Helen's.
but yes, you're filling an interim spot, so you can, when that expires, reapply for a full term if you wish.
I just wasn't sure how to get that worked.
Yep. And so for anybody, because this comes up every now and then, is you can serve 2 full terms plus an interim if you're brought in an interim position. So
And what's
some
a
people
full term?
3 years. Yeah, sentence no.
3-year sentence.
It's like Hotel California.
Yeah, super glad to have you. Has everyone had a chance to review those meeting minutes from our last meeting by chance? Cool. And then did anyone have any adjustments they'd like to see? Cool. Yeah, I would nice. Yeah, with that I would entertain a motion to approve those minutes.
I move that we approve the minutes from last month.
Seconded. Great. Thanks, guys. Let's see, staff reports.
Nothing to report. Well, the only thing to have are orientation.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, nothing.
You know when you'll hear back from other city staff on like the items we were hoping to kind of get in this next fiscal year?
For our budget was approved on Monday night meeting, so everything that is in our that we put in the budget was approved.
Cool.
And I can next meeting I can make sure that for you. That's what that was.
Awesome. Thank you for that. Yeah. Easy peasy. And then let's see. Next, we've got signal box art selection.
Hey,
Very exciting.
it's the fun stuff.
So, okay, let me do that. Not the best PowerPoint person, I know. I can do it bigger.
You can do it on the lower right-hand corner. Got it.
Great, Michelle. Okay, so, these were the 8 boxes that we talked about doing. We do have the right of way, I don't remember if that's what it was called, but we do have the permission from Montana Department of Transportation to wrap these boxes. I think most of them or all of them are state owned and not city ones this time. So we do have that permission. I did confirm back with Gentry, and they are still willing to wrap for us, and he's holding the same price of $1,000 for the larger ones, $750 for the smaller ones. Our budget included $1,000 per each, so we are safe there as well. And so we can, it's up to you guys. I didn't bring any kind of scoring sheets, because we have 8 submissions. So, I figured for ease, we could just go through them. And if you all choose that there's any you don't want, I think that might be the easiest way. And we can go from there. So we can either choose to do all 8, pick all 8 designs, or we can choose 5 or 6 or however many you decide on, and then we could decide which boxes to do. That sounds like a good process.
Sounds great.
Okay, here we go. Okay, sheet 6. Tell you about each one. We did have 3 that weren't qualified as well, so they're not. And by qualified, not experts, but because either they didn't provide what was there. This is Cryptids of Montana. Their description was
it's Jack.
varying mythological critters found in and around Montana. Quote, keep Montana weird. Like, that's what that little bar says at the top. You guys can't read.
Does that go around across the top or something?
Yeah, I think the top.
Oh, okay, okay.
Mhm.
Yes, that's the top of it.
Completely different than everything
Do you
else.
want to go through all 8 and then come back, or do you want to decide as you look at them if this one that you would want or not?
I think we might as well look at all of them, I guess.
Okay.
And then that'll kind of help us
Okay.
guide.
Ew. This one, called Montana My Home. And I'll read what they wrote about their description. It says, this art was created specifically for the box located at 11th and Montana. It's a map in a way because depending on which direction you are coming from, you will see a landmark that is up ahead on the box. For example, if you're on Montana going towards the Capitol, you will see panel 1, which is a drawing of the Capitol. If you're heading out of town on 11th, you will see panel 2, which is of the lake, and so on. You know, part of this artwork was created using AI. This is entirely my own work.
That's super thoughtful.
This is the only one where they did ask for a specific box.
Cool.
So we're not looking at another piece of artwork asking for the same location.
Is that a consideration that they don't use AI?
They've never put it in there. Yeah, probably for future ones. We'll look.
The notice, and I remember there's being something about needing either to be original or
The thing, and that's what I think I didn't need that wording about created on my own. I think it
Yeah.
says something like it has to be created on your own.
Right.
Yeah, but even something with the magazine we're running into with the photo calls. And the bots are now sending us AI generated art to our photo calls for Montana Outdoors magazine. It's fun.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I think it's gonna
I'd
be
explain why I
something.
had a really weird one out, but
Yeah,
maybe that's
that might be why.
yes. Yes, you ready for the next one?
Yes.
This one is called Mountain Navu, I don't know how to say that word.
Nouveau.
Nouveau.
Nouveau, thank you.
Like, okay.
The description just says Helena's most iconic mountains framed in a stylized art. Navu, what is woodland theme?
Very
I like to ask.
Mhm.
This one is titled Flower Bed #1. And the description says this project transformed the traffic control box into a colorful garden bed. In this design, I used both artificial and real flowers, as well as other visual elements to create a continuous wrap around the box. With its vibrant colors and imagery, it will attract the attention of drivers and pedestrians alike.
How come it's A or A?
Because this person did 3.
Okay.
So I'm, but, and I'll just go to the next one. This is the other one. This is the second one. So I think that they didn't intend to do this because the description is different. And I think this is actually the right description. But I, of course, have to look before you what they send. This is flower bed #2. And this says the image transforms the traffic control box into a garden bed. In this design, the sunflower is the main subject. This design draws attention not only to the flowers, but to the blue sky.
Yes.
This is something.
I don't see it. So
So I guess I didn't look super close. I thought there was a sunflower there that's kind of cut off, but maybe not. I don't know what that is.
It's exactly the same as the last one, isn't it?
It is the exact same. So
I was
it
trying to
didn't
see the
count
difference, but yeah.
double. Like when I said there's 8, this is counting this as just one.
Okay, all right. That's
The third one I did count, no, this next one, that one.
Oh.
This is flower bed #3. And this one says, in this design, the dreamlike leaves and flowers remind us of the fall colors and the cyclical nature of the seasons. The subtle colors and natural look of the design blend the image into surrounding natural.
I think we should go to this next one.
This one is called Montana Helena Wildflowers. There was no description given.
Is that by the woman who's done the tunnels?
No.
Or the night?
The next one. This one is called Camp. And the description says the scenery of Montana's mountains, trees, and rivers. Well, the duality of the Rocky Mountains. And the description says, inspired by both the rough skeletal edges and the soft bitterroot petals found across the Rocky Mountains. This vibrant and geometrically influenced piece is composed with colored pencils and chalk pastels on paper.
Because of the other.
Yeah, so there's 2
Maybe
and
it's
4.
Well, I don't think any of them shouldn't go up. They're all nice.
You know,
I think the only one that comes to mind for me is 7. I'm just not sure how the quality of this, like the resolution quality for printing that large. I would have to see their artwork file maybe, or like if it was just, you know, because if they just drew this on like a temp, you know, on like 8.5 by 11, and then if we were to blow it up to that size, I think it might just look like potato quality, just with pixels and all that. So although I love the artwork, that would be my one concern with this one, especially since it's not to size as well. It would take a lot of editing on and work on my end to get it to work for the printer.
It's true, it doesn't look like it's really on the template.
Yeah, I think they kind of made their own template.
And most, a lot of them did, they just did a good job of. Like,
Mhm.
some of them were really small, like actually on the submission form template itself, and then some like make their own. I mean, one of the files was ginormous, like it took forever to load, stuff like this. So.
I know there are some tools online where I could maybe try and enhance it and vectorize it to work.
Would it be possible to talk to the artist and ask them if they have?
It could be scanned at a higher resolution, right? What they turned in might be able to be, if you can get it like an original scan that's at a really high resolution, then it might be easier to play with.
Yeah.
You definitely got. I don't think that even say something in our food about that thought.
Yeah, I thought we said 300 DPI at full size, wasn't that?
Yeah, because that was the hope, is that someone would be doing kind of something that could be like already in the digital format,
Yeah.
instead of, you know, with colored pencils on like a normal size paper, just to make the formatting for printing easier. So yeah, that was quite a lot of legwork last time.
I know that before, like once they get chosen, I send them an email and ask them to send me their file and the correct.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Can you send, like, can you conditionally accept a design based on the ability for it to be transformed into a
Absolutely.
workable piece of art? I mean, that's the other.
I think that'd be a good way to approach it.
You might want to look at them again, any specific ones or.
Was A and B were they exactly the same?
Yes.
Yeah.
So it's really
I
just,
think they probably just made a mistake.
okay,
Except the wrong file.
okay, so, yeah, and then, so really we'd have 4 and then that artist would have 2, because she'd have the next one, which was 4C.
Right.
It's incorrect.
Yeah, that might be the first description. Which said something about
They just attached the wrong
fake
image.
and
Be
about
another
artificial
that they
and
forgot
real
to do.
flowers. Yeah, I think that. Even though they were on, this is one of the ones that was on the submission, on that by the overall dimensions, but that was on that sheet.
Yeah, if nobody has any, you know, issues with any of these, maybe we could go through and figure out where we would want to place which now.
What was the one that wanted to be specific? Oh, then
Directional one with the cathedral and the,
Oh, probably on 11th in Montana.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
That makes that one easy. Yeah, absolutely.
Maybe see the first slide again with all the locations.
Montana and Para is, at, the natural grocers, I think. Natural corner,
Montana and Billings's?
no,
Para.
Para.
Oh,
I live about 5 houses away from Montana and Billings.
So which one do you wanna look at?
Well, that's what I liked the Montana Mountain Nouveau one.
Yeah, I mean, there's.
If
no
I had to
reason-
walk past that every day, I would be upset.
Absolutely, yeah.
I mean, that's as good a reason as any, right?
Absolutely.
Look, there's probably not very many perks for being on this board, so.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But I think, yeah, on Custer and on Prospect, we want some good wowzers, right? Cause they're getting on
Those are high
the
traffic, yeah.
real.
Those might be good ones for the flower ones, cause those are pretty like strong graphic ones. And because they're both on the interstate,
Would kind of
they
be
would
similar.
yeah, match,
Be
yeah,
like cohesive.
Oh, that would be
I like
nice.
that, and connected.
So that was
be
4 and 5,
four.
or 4A and 4C,
Yeah.
basically.
Oh, what?
Would that be for 6 and 7 then, or
Yeah.
Custer, yeah, the 2 I-15s?
Yeah.
A preference over which one is where?
I like the real colorful one, and I'll be on Prospect more, so I'll throw that in.
There you go, great, just love it.
Helps make a decision.
Right.
I went on Prospect.
I think that was
This one on Prospect.
And that one for Custer.
Yeah.
Go back to the third.
The cryptids could be really cool near the high school. I
Yeah,
feel like kids would really like that.
that first one.
Yeah,
Billings of
Oh,
Montana.
uh-huh,
Number one.
yeah, number 1.
Montana Billings.
Oh, did we, oh wait, that's where you live though, right?
It was, but
Okay, then,
I like this one too.
well, in that case, as long as this one goes somewhere on Montana near the high school, there's multiple along that
Yeah, go
way.
back to the list, cause there's
Yeah.
some that aren't too far.
Where's Montana Lashings Gulch? Is that the one you're talking about?
No, Montana and Billings.
One's not.
Oh, you're here. You want to go. Yeah. That intersection.
Or like Headwaters.
Cedar and then.
Headwaters.
That could be cool.
Lebanon, Montana's not too far from,
No, that's
But
just.
that's where they want number
directional.
2.
oh, that's right, yes,
Mhm.
that's directional on, that's the one that's.
Okay, so what one are we still looking at? So
I'll
at number
put
1.
Montana and Billings for the number 1. For the keep Montana weird.
I like maybe the idea of having the weird one be kind of on Last Chance Gulch because we have such a strong art community. on downtown.
It's
Yeah,
Montana,
no,
I
that's
didn't know that.
That's Headwaters.
Just
Yeah.
the
Oh, it is,
Headwaters,
okay.
right?
Oh,
So-
it is Headwaters.
Right.
It's from like, yeah, it's a car wash.
Never mind.
It was a good. We don't have anything going into it.
Where's Montana Terrace Street?
That's the one up by Natural Grocers, I believe.
Natural
You might
Grocers.
wanna,
Well, maybe they need the Sasquatch.
I was just thinking I
Oh, yeah.
stood by Terra Street.
Oh, yeah, because it's where that Newtown Pup is.
Okay,
Is there one, if the last piece can't be scanned in at a higher volume, we only have 7, is there one intersection that we drop?
That's a good thought.
Where's Custer?
Custer is like you,
Capital High area.
yeah,
Oh,
Mine
maybe
is-
that's where
It's where mine
the keep Montana weird.
it's, yeah, it's actually by Fort Georgians.
Yeah.
Good for-
Closer for
I think
That would
think
be
it's
a
fun.
good one.
Keep Montana weird.
Whether-
Love that.
Okay, so then we're.
So
with
Custer
the-
and McHugh would be number
so
1.
We can put yours back.
Yeah.
to your-
Montana Billings would be number 3.
So where did you want to put the cryptids at the?
Custer, McHugh.
What drawings do you have left?
We haven't done.
We have Montana Wildflowers, the camp.
Yeah.
Last one.
You wanna look at?
Can we just go?
The ones we have left.
That one,
So that one we have at Billings.
okay, good.
It's number, and we have number 4s taken care of for the interstate.
Number, so let's. So this one
McHugh.
Custer and McHugh.
Yeah.
This one is Montana 11.
Yeah.
You guys wanted this one on Billings?
Yeah, Billings.
Is it Billings or
Yeah.
Montana? Or no, it's
Montana Billings is what you have.
Billings and Montana. Is that one of the interstate?
You have Prospect.
Oh, there's that.
So that one, number 5.
Jennifer, Kara, and Esther.
That one could be, I was just
Yeah,
thinking that
yeah,
might be really
so
pretty on
they're-
Last Chance. Got those really pretty greens. Those look really good with the other big mountains in the background. Okay.
So Last Chance, Gulch, and what? Custer? No.
Montana and Last Chance.
We're all they're parallel.
So we still need natural grocers and Murdoch's.
Oh, camp could be good near Murdoch's.
Yeah.
Camp would be good to.
That's great.
It's a great idea.
So that puts the possible difficult one over by natural grocers.
Looks like an ovum getting inseminated by one.
Yeah, it was kind of.
I don't really want to, I feel really bad, but
I didn't bring it up, but I did have.
number 7, you saw that too?
Yeah.
And you saw that page? Okay, so I'm not gonna.
Something in the nose bridge, but that might just be me overthinking it.
Okay, can you go back?
Number 7, it's just, see the nose bridge? That was the first thing I saw right away. I was like.
Kind of
it,
Tennessee.
but it's just the way, like, even if they would have did the things on the top the other direction. So like the big part was like on the outside, it's such a.
Yeah, I totally get it.
But maybe like if they need to redraw because of the resolution, those could just be some notes, but is that
Yeah.
mean to do? I don't know.
And it's not mean to get 500
Get
bucks,
feedback,
yeah, get
right, I mean,
feedback.
get some
It's your
feedback
work.
and be like, listen, we like it, but this
There's
is
nothing wrong with leaving one of them blank for
for another project, that's what,
Yeah.
that was my last thought too. Since it's not really at the quality, like you were saying, or in the right format, like you were saying.
Mhm.
Yeah, if they're trying to sneak something naughty on the artwork, they might try to do it again. This might be a fast one.
Yeah,
No, I love.
I was so
I love-
focused on the sun, I didn't even see, oh, no.
Big boys. Yeah, I love the concept here. Yeah, I then worry that being vandalized, it might accentuate the.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness gracious. So maybe we'll just.
I say just mix.
Should we just,
Yeah, we have enough questions about this one, but I think the
Yeah,
quality
maybe.
is probably.
probably not
the same.
worth. The
The extra like.
It is not as nice as all the other ones.
the quality isn't.
Yeah, the concept is great, the quality is
Right.
just not quite what we need for printing it. No,
Because you're gonna
$1,000
print
fine.
it and wrap it, yeah.
Yeah,
I
it's
actually
different.
don't like the antlers either because they're angular and that's not how antlers look.
I think for
This
now,
might be okay for Coeur d'Alene, but not for Helena.
Yeah, so maybe we put a pause on.
so
on
let's put a
7 then.
pause on number 7. Montana and Tara. It's really nice, cause I go by that one all the time to go to Cohesion and I'm like,
Can't unsee.
So, let me just review each, make sure I got this right, and then. Yeah, if it's correct, somebody can just.
Okay.
You don't have to repeat, but,
We'll do that too, so keep track.
okay, so. Number 1, cryptids of Montana, Custer and McHugh.
Yep.
Number 2, Montana, my home at 11th and Montana.
right?
Number 3, Mountain of View. I know I said it wrong. Billings, Montana.
You did not say it as wrong as the mayor said my name at the meeting. Yeah.
Okay, so sorry, so this one at Billings in Montana?
Correct.
flower bed number 1 at Prospect and I-15. Flower bed number 3 at Custer and I-15. Montana Helena Wildflowers, Mountain. I'm not sure what that is. Last Chance Gulch in Montana. Camp at Custer in Montana. And then not selecting number 7. Does that sound correct?
Correct. I move we approve the traffic box locations and artwork.
I'll second that. All right, all in favor of approving the artwork for signal boxes as discussed, please say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Great. Consider them approved. Thanks, everyone.
Yeah.
I know, I'm excited.
Yeah, super exciting. Thank you so much for all your work on this, Bridget.
Yeah, thank you, Bridget. There'll be like a little scavenger.
I know, we should do a scavenger. Oh, that'd be pretty cute, like do a scavenger hunt or something on like line, like, oh, go check out all the new dogs.
Did you find, yeah.
I couldn't find them all.
There's there's one.
That's cute.
I wish, yeah.
Do you want to know who the artists are?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Forgot about
Yes, oh yeah, the artist.
Okay.
It's fine.
that. Well, shoot, do you want me to pull them back?
oh, no,
No,
okay.
I don't remember.
The Cryptids, it was done by Caitlin King, Caitlin Cat King. Montana My Home, that's the one at Montana 11th with the landmarks, was Elise Estes. By Novu. Erica Selby. The two flowers, the two different flower ones was Katie Poivenen, Poivanen. Mount Helena Wildflowers was Kirsten LaRoche. Camp was Meta London. And the last one, number 7, was Rory Reaper.
I'm familiar with all of those.
Are they Helena people?
You know, I don't know.
Okay. We don't have to go down that road.
Yes, and I learned the lesson that I used the submission form from previous years and there's no place for the address. So, yeah. We'll add that next time.
Mhm.
Well,
I could ask for them to qualify that and when we send it to them, if they're not, we're going to say no. I believe that the RFP asks for that to be local. But also considering the number.
Do we send them contracts for their work?
We do an agreement with them, yeah, so I get their address anyway, but I guess that would be the question is would we want to just qualify them or not, based on the number of submissions we have?
I think if we had more submissions, I think we could be a little bit more picky, but I'm really happy with what we got.
Yeah.
I think in the future, just asking for residency, but then if we have a large number of submissions, then consider the Helena residents first and then branch out.
Mhm.
But like, don't disqualify someone for just not living here. They might visit here.
I don't know if you were here yet when we went through all that from something that we gave a recommendation that the city didn't take because of residency.
Okay.
So what we liked was it from. No, we had to kind of figure out how we're gonna work that.
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna be thoughtful of my pull-up in the future. But with that, chalk up Helena planning.
Please, time to get back to work. Quick minute here.
Do the tour update that everybody.
Yeah, sure.
I did make one more step and we got some great audio from Tim Holmes about the giver of all gifts. He walked down there with me and I told him we wanted a 3 to 5 minute talk and he did it off the dome in 4 minutes on the dot. And there's no editing necessary. There was,
It's all amazing.
he just really is good at giving a speech. And so we've got that one. Now we have 2 audio tour installations. I'll approach Elise about the tunnels next, because then we can knock out 2 in one day probably.
Awesome.
Are you have the one by the Holter done?
No.
Oh, wait.
Swanson,
No. Yeah.
Richard Swanson. I approached him about it and he said he was interested,
Okay.
but then we haven't been able to come up with a schedule yet. to
It'd
do
be a
that.
great time because we are about to, we just got a tip from us to repaint it, so it's going off site, it's gonna get repainted, we're repouring the slab. It was meant to always be 1.5 feet off the ground, and then we're relighting it and putting some new signage in.
Oh, cool.
So, and we're gonna be rededicating it. So it'd be awesome if there was like a QR code to add to the signage for that audio tour. I would be willing to add it to the interpretive sign.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't have to wait.
I haven't done any research as to how to get this thing going. I've just been volunteering my time to get audio collected so far. But I know there's a way to
Well,
get
even
it all on the
Even
internet.
if you could do the audio, then we could put on our YouTube,
Okay.
on the Holter's YouTube, at least hold it for
Yeah.
the moment. And then that way, the QR code that's on there could go to that.
Okay. Sure. Yeah.
Sure.
One thing I did for the Chip Clausen piece was I just mic'd him up at the dedication.
Yeah.
And so and then recorded his speech, and I went back and edited out all the thanking of sponsors and thanks to Bill for doing all of it, and just got the meat of it to talk about the art.
Yeah.
And that's the piece for Chips. Maybe we should do that with Richard as well.
Yeah.
Just put a mic on him at the dedication.
Easy peasy.
Yeah.
And maybe down the line too, I know the Visit Helena app has like their walking tours, the historic one, and long talked to them about doing like a public art, portion of that. But like then if that, you're doing the walking tour and then the audio could clip in when you come up to like an art piece, that would just be so cool.
That would be great. Yeah. Yeah, as of now, my plan is just to put these audio files into our spreadsheet of all public art. So they'll just start a new column. So there'll be audio there. And I'm not sure how to get an app or a website to direct these things to just yet.
Yeah.
That might be another.
I think that's a really good question for Jacob at Visit Helena, because we built the app for the for the walk around tour.
Okay.
And he's very knowledgeable, very knowledgeable about that. And I like Amanda's idea about including it into their app as well.
Yeah,
So
that seems like a good place for it to live.
Yeah. Do you chat with them at all, or are you in any meetings with them?
I'm supposed to set up a meeting with Jacob in 2 weeks. I know that's fun. But
Not at all. Not
before our next meeting, I can mention it to him,
Did you?
send him your way.
Okay,
That'd be awesome.
that'd be wonderful. Yeah, thank you, Abigail.
Yeah, because last I talked to him, it was many years ago, or 2 years ago. Now, yeah, time flies.
Remember me?
Again.
Okay, yes.
Cool. Well then, yeah, Renee, if you still need a little bit more time, I think we can still continue down our little list here. So I know at our last meeting, we had talked about exploring some ideas for, downtown mural locations. And so I kind of figured that this, public art event promotion opportunities, we could kind of use some of that time to just, if anyone had thought of any additional ideas to then bring to downtown Helena as they explore public art opportunities. I did go back through our Dropbox and I printed out from some of our previous meetings of we had done Beckford, Performance Square, and then Community Foundation parking lot wall, Brothers Dry Goods building. They've gotten the specs on that, and then also in another one of our documents, medical arts block building. Basically, I think they just photos here. Mm-hmm. But I think from our previous meetings, those were like the big ones that came to mind. And then if anyone else had any other thoughts or photos or suggestions to consider exploring further.
Are there parameters for what can be chosen and why? Does this have to be a city held space?
Doesn't have, right?
Yeah, well, in this, so in this particular instance, yeah, downtown Helena and Abigail are exploring opportunities for public art for the Helena VID to explore, and so we were kind of just making some suggestions for things to explore and to talk to those business owners, and so we're more of just like in the ideas.
So I know that the Holter is considering, they are have the money to do a mural on the Jackson Street side, still facing Last Chance Gulch. So as you're walking up Lawrence Street, it's that. Yeah, it's a good spot, and
Yeah.
kind of got like some height there too. But I know that's something that we've dreamed about. We haven't really gotten any further than that.
Where I'm at in kind of like the planning is I'm starting to work on verbiage, which I am hopefully going to bring to the next meeting to review with everyone. And there was an idea that came up was to split, based on feedback from some downtown businesses, was to split the mural idea into two and do a hidden mural project and a forward-facing mural project. And the forward-facing mural project, those are murals that are outside, easy to spot, and you don't have to like search for. And we have quite a few banks and private businesses that are willing to sponsor money as long as I figure out the verbiage and like how this is gonna go. And as long as their logo is in a corner. And so kind of like that, we're still hashing that out, but there's a lot of interest in people sponsoring the murals. So it wouldn't fall 100% on the business, but the sponsors, from what I've gathered, they want to see also like a match or something put in from the businesses as well. They just don't want to sponsor the whole thing, and which is fair. And then for the hidden murals, some businesses don't have any wall space, but really love the idea of the murals. So the idea came around of like putting murals inside the businesses and then creating a scavenger hunt. So you have to go inside the businesses to find the mural and see the mural. So another incentive to go inside businesses. That one would have to be, I'm assuming that one would have to be fully funded by the business. The inside. So still working on verbiage, fallen lower on my to-do list because other things have jumped up. But with the medical arts building, it is half privately owned and half city owned. And the private owner did give permission as long as he gets to approve this. And he's
Is that the stairway for the stairway or?
I think that's
For
for the
all of
actual
it.
bill. Oh, for all.
yeah, because he owns well, he doesn't own this wall. This wall is Good Kind Building, and that's 3 different owners. And so they've been a little impossible to get
Yeah,
hold of.
Agree.
And so I know for sure this guy in the triangle, for sure. And then BID is willing to fund this guy, and then we can start finding other sponsors for these other guys that you've already spec'd out. Community member told us that they would love to see on this one above base camp birds flying out.
Oh, because the birds.
Because the birds and Beasleys and also base camp kind of.
We're just wondering about that one though, because if you see all the water damage, we're wondering about like, structural and like having to fix that.
You'd have to get a
I have no idea.
Yeah, I know, we'd have to talk to the owner.
This property owner is not very active in the community.
Right.
Not nice.
Oh.
Yeah. So
Yeah, because we've thought about that.
slowly we're doing it.
Big, beautiful spot.
Yeah.
And the light art that you mentioned, Bozeman did that at their last, yeah, so you've brought up the light art, and these projections.
Oh, the projection artist.
Yeah, there was a projection artist at the Bozeman, like an art walk 2 art walks ago or something like that, and they had them all over downtown Bozeman, just off Main. It's cool.
Got that Bozeman money.
And then it would have to be permanent either, you know.
Mhm.
it could just be-
I like that.
Yeah,
Well,
because they've got
because-
percent for our funding too.
That's what we're trying.
I mean, we wouldn't have. I mean, we would. From like. Forgiveness,
Right, forgiveness, yeah, beg for
we do
forgiveness.
have permission from base camp, they said whatever you need, so we could put projectors on them and then. And then, I mean, we're not really damaging the building at all, but.
Right.
It,
We're not
so,
touching it, yeah.
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 Who owns the air particles really?
Oh,
And
I
where do
know.
those light particles really land?
Exactly. It's even below like flight paths, so like there's no jurisdiction.
Did you buy the space?
I would love to see a mural on the sky,
Yeah, that would be
this would be, please,
Uh-huh.
that is nice, yes.
Mhm.
Excellent. I was wondering, I was,
This guy,
wondering, no,
Oh, the medical works for is the big thing.
next to the stairs, there's a big blank area that goes over the parking garage.
yeah, that's the good kind of building.
What about inside the inside the
Yeah, I like
parking?
it.
That's what I
Because
was
then
wanting.
it's protected
Protected,
and it's
yeah.
gonna
Yeah.
last so much longer.
That's what I thought too. I've seen some really cool art inside.
And like, that's even better than like is it Jack's, what's the park or the other, parking garage here, like that way, like with the window, like I think there's like less of a chance that it would be vandalized because it's so open.
Yeah,
Oh,
in a
it's-
sense.
as well.
Or even just doing the stairs going up would be cool too. You know?
Yeah.
I
just
should
feel
like
like
two
two,
an
It's
immersive.
got a fun frame to it, and then you don't have, but I'm assuming that those are weeds that are in front of the building.
So progress on that, the Growing Friends of Helena said that they would help us remove those trees and then plant them somewhere else because they're not really thriving in that area.
Hmm.
And then we had permission from the city to plant rose bushes specifically because someone from the city mentioned they don't want kids climbing up, so roses would.
You know, that, you could have an outside thing and maybe with the roses and then that continues inside
Yeah, like a
down
theme
the
of-
hall too.
Yeah.
That could be cool.
I've always envisioned something on the windows too to give it more 3D.
Yeah.
You're just kind of exposed when you walk down the stairs.
Yeah.
Some shade or something for the
Yeah.
windows.
Those birds and beesleys, like the window paintings on there have lasted forever. I wonder what that artist used.
I think even just tempera paint, if it's just not really getting beat up too bad, can really last pretty
Don't
long.
last a while, yeah, I can understand.
Another thought that came to mind, I've always thought about this, is like this upper side of the Great Divide Cyclery, they've got this little chunk right here.
Yeah.
Too. And I'm sure Dan Barry would help match some money on that.
Yeah, for sure.
Really cool.
Yeah, it's like you only see it from odd angles, but it's
But still, it's like just a big
canvas.
blank, yeah.
Yeah.
I also wouldn't be opposed to, this is, next to it is Alice's building,
Mhm.
the gray one.
This one?
Yeah, we could do a mural on going down. So to encourage people to park in those parking lots and then walk down that way.
Yeah. Are there any other thoughts, or did anyone take any other photos or anything else that kind of jumped out to you? in the
This I
web?
saw and I took a picture of. So they did like a mural on the wall and then the like one of the electrical boxes is like kind of put into it. So it's kind of like a 3D thing. So you can like
Oh,
sit
that's
on
really
it.
cool.
I
That's
just thought that
really
I
fun.
kind of thought that was kind of a cool one. And then, I mean,
Oh.
the more of a, that could be cool, maybe something interactive in that like Constitution part, you know, how we were talking about like something that's like a selfie spot. We were talking about something like that, you know, like something where it's like kind of integrative, I think
Yeah.
would be. We said something kind of like a,
Interactive.
but something like that, I think would be kind of funny or not funny, but you know, kind of cool. But yeah, I don't know any other specific spot.
Yeah, I'm sure this
Besides, the other spot I thought about steps, but it's like at the Great Northern Town Center with the big auditorium. I think like that with the steps would be a really cool mural.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
But other than that, but that's not really downtown. That's the only other spot that I had a picture of.
I saw some really cool, they were direction boxes and planters when I was in Denver, so I'm gonna. Oh.
It is cool to see art from different like communities.
You know, I was like, oh, that's really cool. Cause it just. Yeah.
Isn't that funny? I mean, obviously we wouldn't have to do like The Simpsons, but
Place,
isn't that funny?
feels like Band-Aid.
Oh,
Mm.
so they're like sitting on like a box or something.
Yeah.
With signals. Yeah, these are the steps. Feel like, if like someone painted or someone did like a, oh, that would not be neat.
Well, I think while we're on this,
This is, I'm gonna show you, Abigail, because this was like kind of a business thing. So it was a little planter, but it like had the names of the businesses in the arrow. Isn't that
Love
cool?
that.
It was, there's,
Can I take a picture of that?
yeah.
I told people, visit not
I can show you guys.
visit Helena Chamber, BID, and the city are all working together right now on finding. And then there's going to be, we kind of bring that to them to put that in their budget for wayfinding, so that's not on us to fund, but them to fund. But that's
See, this is what I think would be cool on like the inside.
I think you're
And it was like a fabric artist.
There's downtown.
On the inside, because of where that the glass is. You'd have to be inside.
Art there. And
I do think something like
I
that.
don't know the slogan, but there was a really dumb slogan.
Let me see that.
It's like the yellow and purple
Yes.
and red.
oh, back,
Signs
yeah,
there.
a bit antiquated now.
Yeah,
That's a nice idea.
the slogan, I. Like,
So it just shows all the businesses. There was a bunch of them. I just.
and so once I read the slogan.
That's really smart.
Mhm, so you do, right?
Like what Helena?
So like those would be the businesses.
Oh,
that are, like,
This nicer to have this.
So I think before we move over to the stock up stuff, there was just one more thing that I feel like falls under this line item that I wanted just to get your guys' thoughts on. Or I mostly get Bridget's thoughts on if you had heard or seen anything about this. I saw on Facebook that there's a guy that put a bunch of pianos on the walking mall. Yeah, I'm sure you are, because they put them out and then the city asked them to remove them by Friday
Oh.
because people complained that children were playing the pianos.
Yeah.
It's very late.
It's very annoying.
Yeah.
Who
But
said it was
store owners?
Some business owner, they called me and I passed them on the parks. That's
I was just curious if you had heard anything about that or if you could.
I heard the children playing.
Yeah, I wouldn't be mad at it, but I also am not directly outside of it all day.
I heard some incessant pounding. But Sheva was the block on Sunday, yeah. It'd be nice if you were playing a real song, even if it was chopsticks.
That might be solvable by a sign that says if you can't play, don't play.
Isn't it?
Yeah. Just a little sign.
Parents keep
Mhm.
taking that.
Yeah, so that falls under Parks Department, huh?
Yeah, that's.
Sweet. Because people I've been kind of reaching out to me for, and I'm like, don't just call the city, they've got enough on their plate.
We've done a few things about that as well, but we were not informed of the pianos going in, nor was there a permit pull.
Yeah.
So I think the greater issue is they didn't go through the proper channels of like putting things.
Gorilla piano player.
Yeah.
They also do it on, like, he plays it and drives around it with on a horse trailer around town, and that's the guy.
It's
So,
fun.
if they were just placed in better spots, I don't think this would be an issue, but they were
It's
directly
basically this.
outside of, one's directly outside of Hawthorne for people.
Ooh.
They-
That's where I
one's-
heard it.
And then one's directly like, right there's right where, the windbag has their patio seating, so if it was placed further down.
So they're
from the
right where
patio-
people, they're sitting and trying to talk.
Yeah, so if it was
Public
placed.
library.
Right.
Outside the public library.
Right outside by Anchor Park, yeah.
Yeah, so
Piano.
they're David Pruden pianos. I think one was.
Oh, they're Dave
They're
Pruden.
Dave, yep.
Yeah. You know, BJ, that's her brother. He does the Dave Ray.
Dave Rave, yeah.
It was just last
Yeah.
weekend, or 2 weekends ago, yeah.
But yeah, so maybe I'll tell him to keep, we're trying to work with parks, maybe if they can determine some appropriate.
Just do a
places,
little
maybe
more
we can
better
continue,
placement.
But, and if not, to go through the right channels.
But
just the placement.
place.
placement and go through maybe the proper forms.
Yeah.
Totally.
Do your forms and replace.
Cool, all right, well, that would kind of give me a little bit of guidance when people come to me of like,
Yeah.
of the reasoning of what's going on. Totally, because I was like, yeah, because then he was like, just call this, yeah, because then it's like, call the city of Helena.
Oh, no.
They've got bigger fish to
They got a
fry.
lot of stuff going on.
Yeah.
All right,
There's tomorrow on Juneteenth, City Hall Fire Department has the barbecue. They do
enough.
it every year, and this year they have added talk, and they're having people do hot talk out in front of the fire station. So I don't want to let you know that.
Oh, I thought it was
Yeah.
offered by the Myrnaloy.
That's
All
different.
events at the
Oh.
It's also having a.
Okay, but there's the
Juneteenth barbecue.
barbecues only at the,
city barbecue, free and open to all. Food provided by fire, 5 to 7.
okay,
But
yeah.
that's where was that, did you say?
That's at the new fire station.
Just at the fire station.
Should be. Unless that's.
Yeah,
what
I
they
think
usually
it's
do.
not the chalk
It just says all Thursday events at the Myrnaloy and the
Myrnaloy.
county courthouse lawn.
Yeah,
Okay.
Of this picture.
okay, good, I didn't misread it. Maybe
Right.
there's,
Let's see, so I might just kind of keep things moving along for us, so we're not here too late.
Sorry.
It's so many great discussions, though. This is awesome, there's like so many good things going on. But maybe we can give the floor to Renee and let you talk about.
For sure. So when we kind of like established the bulk of this overall plan, this is kind of what I want to tackle today. For our June meeting is go over the event description. Take a look at like very rudimentary event logo right now, so that I can take your notes and come back with revisions, and then review the communications plans and like answer some questions within those that I have, and delegate some initial communication tasks just so I understand really clearly like who can like manage a Facebook event and post stuff to Helena events, et cetera, et cetera. But in terms of where we're sitting already for folks who are new and otherwise, we are looking at August 23rd, 2025. In my notes, it was chicken scratch what time we ended on. So this 10 a.m. is just what I plugged in. Does that sound feasible to folks? 5 hours, people can keep coming as they want to.
It's a Saturday, right?
Yep. Yeah, okay. Excellent. Okay. So let's jump over to the event description here. Is there any change that you would recommend to this? I'm trying to blow it up as best I can here. Join HPAC. Essentially, we're like highlighting this is family friendly. This is very low stakes, but you can also like just kind of like let your creativity shine if you so wish. Chalk is free. That was something we established at the last event or at the last meeting here. And then, this is kind of a quick caption that I presume would show up in press release, etc.
Looks good. There's one little thing where you have on the first, up a little bit for chalk up Helena sidewalks on the first paragraph. You
Yeah.
just have on from, I think you just were doing 2 different trains of thought.
Oh, yeah. Nope. I added in that. Perfect. There we go. Thank you. Yeah. Any bits of those before we jump into the communications plan?
This is great. No, that's really good. Thanks for that.
Yeah. So, this is essentially, I feel pretty good with kind of like the general kind of like pathway, but I do need some help like lining out exactly who we would like in terms of our partners. So like if you guys know of any handles or like know of a business that like we should like definitely shout out here, as we go through this, just let me know because I'll take some notes on some additional posters that we want. So this hashtag is very well established already. And again, we're driving kind of local awareness of HPAC and local art in general through this event. These first 2 weeks of July, again, after I establish like where we can post this on Facebook, like we're just like teasing and saving the date. So these are some initial, like a potential sample here. And then the last half of July, we're like building out those details so that people start getting those ingrained. And this is also where like by probably this early portion, so by like that first or that midweek of July, definitely launching the Facebook event and getting it up on any kind of like local spots that you guys recommend. I only know of helenaevents.com. Like I used to do this a ton, but I don't remember what all of them are now. So very open to suggestions there. And then just building up hype in August. I think in addition to like posting, another tactic down here that we talked about last time is also stationing ourselves at some events in August. There's several of those board or the block parties that we talked about, and just kind of like building that hype there. And then the last bit here, like definitely some key messages, especially like some weather tips, etc., in case there is any adjustment there. And then for the day itself, just kind of like this is probably more like individual content for anybody who's willing to post, and on their stories in particular, just to get people excited throughout the day. And then on the back end of the day, kind of like shouting out people who participated. And then, you know, post events, of course, whoops. And then of course, like a post event, thank you. So within this, can we establish can you remind me, like who owns the Facebook page keys? Who owns the keys to the castle? Bridget?
Bridget has control.
Are you talking about for the city of Helena?
Yes. Well, and
So there's the
yeah.
city of Helena Facebook page, which is gonna be Jake, and I can. He'll either share anything that we want to share from us, we can also do organic posts. Cause we both share that, and then the public art page is managed by our department. So the best thing. Make sure we take care of it.
Yes, I have not translated this out of narrative into our spreadsheet, but I do have a tab started, so I'll get that over to you. And then is there anybody else who'd be willing, like throughout this, to like offer up your social pages and say like, yeah, sure, like I'll repost this more frequently, like, okay.
Same.
Am I getting that wrong? No, it's the BID, right?
Downtown Helena or the BID.
And then I should probably also reach out to Vincent Help.
Do it on the Around the Arts District page as well.
Okay.
Music is best. It's usually for live music events, but this is a community event too.
Thank you.
It would be really fun if there was like a sidewalk chalk that was like music stops and people could add notes to create music
Oh,
and then play it.
And then make somebody play it. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, just
On the
piano.
piano. That could be very.
Nothing makes a feel like better than children. They gotta see like it's
Okay, thank you for offering the reposting. And then of course, individually, if folks. Who, are there any other businesses that we should reach out to or like right on the forefront? I was thinking of Mary Almond Hibbard's Helena Home Team at first, just because she's so active and FFC. Anybody else?
Is it still gonna be taking place at Anchor Park area?
The Upper Walking Mall, I think is, yeah.
Who's reach out to Lewis and Clark Library? They're active on their social media and they get really good traction.
Great. We were gonna involve them who were made with the putting like chalk out there ahead of time with like a little
Oh yeah.
thing so that people could like, for the, like the weeks leading up to it, to promote it and go outside and do some shock during, and they have an event that night. That day, that night, live on the coach or something, anything about that?
That's
They
the
do it
other
every
end of the
week.
walking path.
Okay, so,
We do big bands, I think, every once a month.
okay. I did do, the application, and that the only event that they told me was happening on the walking mall, but we do have the whole walking mall, except for the way area in front of them all.
Okay. So I think the first bit then is this, and then last time, Bridget, we talked about potentially a press release just to get it started. Can you just walk me through, like, I just need to send it to you, or does anybody else want to like chime in on that? I'm assuming it's just basically this bulk that I can send to you and then have the press team filled out. Yep, okay, sweet.
Are there any city, I don't know if you can answer this, are there like CTV cameras or anything that can like maybe do a time lapse capture of the chalk drawing on the walking mall?
I know,
Like if there was like video we could capture from above, just like and just record it and do a time lapse of whatever
How it builds out, yeah.
over the day. That'd be a fun thing to do.
yeah, that would be a thing. Brown. Ooh, that would be.
Amanda, I have to take.
Oh,
Good to see everybody.
Fun to be.
really? And really, I also have, for the card to go back, like, the, like, social media, I could get, there's some other city social media pages, like Parks Department has.
Oh,
one,
great, yeah.
Parks and Rec, they're pretty, they're following it together than ours, just so the center, I think could do it. It's got 5 million followers, and just same pages.
It would be possible to like reach out to Big Brothers Big Sisters and invite them to have a like to have their Big Brothers Big Sisters bring their little
Yeah.
that would be a great activity for them to do.
Yeah. One of the things that we put in here, contacting other. I will also put in here. I'm also thinking the Rocky Mountain Development Council down there might have students who they could like send it out through. Would you mind doing Christine?
Reaching out to our
Yeah.
names.
Yeah, would you do that? Sure. What are you, how do you spell?
Last name is B-A-R B-A-C.
Thank you.
You want me to reach out to Big Brothers Big Sisters?
Yeah, if you already have a contact there, yeah. Well, this I feel like gets me started for that the first chunk, at least until we get to the next meeting. So thank you for reviewing this, and then I'll send you the event description. And we'll keep plugging away through this section. But down here, I do want your thoughts on like where to go with these. I just picked a font and colors to start with. I do like the white background so we can like overlay it on top of photos on socials. But I'm very open, like if somebody's like, oh, I love like circle logos, or the only thing that's like not acceptable is like a mountain scene because there are too many Helena logos with mountains.
Not acceptable.
Not acceptable. I see that. way too much. So yeah, there's this one or this one. And they both show up like on, so like I'm just looking at them on screens in terms of like that vivid color, but I'm presuming that like, you know, down the line we can print out, we talked about like little half pagers and posters that we can print out in small quantities.
There was also this one from 3 years ago.
Oh, that's super cute.
Yeah, that we had made before we had taken a pause from these too.
I did not see that on the or the thumb drive.
Yeah, I don't know if it was. It was it's totally fine. This
Yeah,
is
no,
just
if
something
that were
from
established. That would be
it's not established, but you're more than welcome to use it, and I can update it however you need.
Yeah, if you're able to if you're able to make one version that has a transparent background,
Totally.
that'd be amazing.
And I would just need to change it to from best to up.
Yeah, chalk it up, Helena.
Yeah, I think it's been chalk up, Helena, not
Chalk up.
chalk it up.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm. But yeah, I can find my old Photoshop file of this and
Excellent.
make a couple different versions of it if you're okay with that, or if there's any other edits you'd like.
Yeah, I read that.
No, I really appreciate it.
Send it to me as well and then add it to the official file.
So, yeah, totally. Yeah, because I don't think it was like during a time where we were still figuring stuff out.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll find files.
Awesome. Well, sweet. Any other big things that we should be thinking about until our next meeting in mid-July, given those action items that we talked about?
If you would like to apply for a BAD grant for promotional dollars, that's online. I'm not sure where we landed on that, but that's available.
No, I will definitely revisit that. And then Bridget, I know that the application has to go through the city, right?
The city have to do that application. Yes.
So online, if you go to resources and then grants, the event grant, there is a PDF file that you can print out and then fill out and give to the city. And then if you receive it back, if you want to do the online version, you can.
Sweet. Okay. Awesome. So I'll make sure.
The approval of that grant funding has to be approved by the city commission as well. So I don't know if there's time to do it. That's like last time was like we have the money to do it. So we don't need to
That's
apply for
fair.
the grant.
Yep.
I think it might be too late to do all those steps. The application fee was $125. So we'll be probably paying that this week. And I don't know if there's other expenses there. Renewal
Remind me the application.
the application, the permit application for the actual walking mall.
Gotcha. Okay. Is that would that like if ever be okay with that?
Absolutely. Thank you so much for being so on top of this.
Thank you.
Yeah, that looks really good. Thank you.
Exciting.
So I'll try to pull out so that we've got like some specifics for our July meeting. But it'll probably be hopefully by then plug and play. So yeah. Thanks in advance for helping post and publicize.
You're setting us up for success.
Great. With that, do we have any items for our next agenda that anyone can think of other than the ones we've talked about during the last hour and a half? When is the next meeting? So we're usually on the third Wednesday of the month, which for next month would be July. It'd be July 16th.
But I'm wondering, Holter is gonna have a new event on August 30th. And we'll have some more information about that because it involves Richard Swanson's public art sculpture there on the corner of Cruz and Lawrence. I'll pass the information on to you guys in case you want to come on your own.
Thank you. And with that, do we have any public comment?
I have a few. Sorry.
Okay, and I'm so sorry. I always just still think you're on this board, so.
Sorry. So for the signal art boxes, I did have one concern about the first art piece. It had a cryptid that's from like indigenous cultures. I personally don't have a problem with it, but I could see some people having a problem with it. So I'm wondering if the city could reach out to maybe people at Helena Indian Alliance or something like that to just get out more opinions about it, just to make sure we're not going to create a Facebook culture war. And then for, you guys mentioned AI, I think there's some individuals out there who think that AI is just, it's like a tool, it's like a paintbrush on Photoshop, and it's not, in my opinion. So I think just clarifying that in future RFPs couldn't hurt. It's like one more sentence, and then if you want to crack down on it, saying that if you use AI, we will like full out not accept your proposal, and if it does go through and we find out later you used AI, you will get a fine or something, to really crack down on it. And then for the Holter event on August 30th, that's the sculpture, is that the big red one that everyone sees?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So was it.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Oh, sorry, I did have one more, just to let you guys know. So I did tell the Helena Citizens Council about the project for the mural at the Anchor Park, and we do have some differing opinions on it. So I just want some clarification. The fencing that is going to be put up, is it like a chain link fence? Is it like a...
Oh, the graffiti tunnel.
Yeah, the graffiti tunnel.
Well, that's Parks that's doing that, and
Yeah.
my understanding is it sounded like it would be chain link, but if you want to know for sure, I would check.
My own concern is that if you put that chain link fence, graffiti artists aren't gonna be able to access to graffiti the walls, and they're gonna go graffiti somewhere else and possibly ruin downtown art. And then some people have concerns about the unhoused individuals in there. If it's a safety issue, then yes, it needs to be addressed, but they're concerned that without putting a plan in place for where they will go, these individuals who are creating safety concerns will go somewhere else in the community and cause problems there. So they just want a more fleshed out idea of what will be done with these unhoused individuals.
So again, that's definitely a part of the department. The only part about the mural was just Parks telling me that they were doing this fence, and Matt said that they were going to plan to just paint the tunnel first, like just paint it plain because of what is on it before they put up the fence, or after or something. They just had the idea of a potential or a potential mural there.
So just wanted to give you guys a heads up that there might, some individuals in the council want to do a recommendation for the mural and the fence. Some of us don't want that and might do a recommendation against it, just giving you a heads up. It's a 28 body people, so lots of different opinions.
And it wouldn't be, it's not a public art project, so it wouldn't affect anything that this board's doing. It'd be a Parks project.
Besides putting up the mural.
No, that would still be Parks.
Oh,
Yeah, no, it's not slated to be a public art, like we don't have it on our list or budget or anything.
okay.
Be Parks.
No problem.
Sorry, Parks.
Who in Parks is heading that?
I'm sure.
You know,
I mean, Pat's and that we have to talk to.
the Pat. Okay. We talked to Doug in Park, and he didn't know anything about it. And then we talked to David Kanopke in transportation, because he said, "Oh no, that's not a park thing. That's a transportation right away, and that's transportation department." So I think you'll read through that.
Yeah, exactly right.
Parks, obviously, but
Okay. I just, the BID also had concerns about where the homeless, the shelter would go, so we wanted to talk to them about like plans and all that. Okay, cool.
yeah, it's definitely safety. They talked about how people won't use the tunnel.
I will. My 3-year-old kid loves running through the tunnel.
Yeah.
Tell you what, I'm like,
Yeah, my 5-year-old has conversations with
Yeah.
we like, no, should people sleeping be quiet, but then he has like full on.
yeah. Well, I would entertain a motion to adjourn. to adjourn.
That's okay. That motion.
Woo-hoo. Thanks, guys. Oh, no, that's all. Yeah, I think kind of about to the Dropbox if it's helpful. Good talk.